Hey guys, Power Boxing. So happy birthday, Manny Pacquiao, my favorite fighter of all time. If you guys watch my YouTube channel since the start, you guys would know he's my favorite fighter. Uh, just the most exciting fighter I've ever seen, and he has the skills to back it up, not just exciting, right? He's got the skills, and in his prime, he was unstoppable. He was invincible, it seemed, in his prime. And like the volume of punches he would throw with the angles and the footwork, it was astounding. Like his performances against Miguel Cotto, De La Hoya, Ricky Haddon, obviously, Margarito, uh, like all those guys that he beat are very impressive. The trilogy he had with Eric Morales, the first fight and the second fight were back and forth. Obviously, the Marquez fights. Uh, in my opinion, he beat Mayweather by 2 points. I've watched the fight many times, and I've always come up with Pacquiao winning by 2 points. I could see the fight. That fight was close, and anyone who says it wasn't close, I don't know what they're watching. I just don't know what they're watching, and it's just U.S. commenting, bias commenting. If you see other like Spanish telecasts, Russian telecasts, uh, Filipino, they all thought Manny won. So uh, it's just very biased. I found the commentating in that fight, and that influenced the viewers and the casual fan, right? So besides that, uh, he just turned 38 years old. He's getting up there, and yet he still can handle these young lions. He just beat a young lion, Jesse Vargas, a guy who's coming at you, who's young, he's hungry. He doesn't think he can lose. He thought, like, obviously he lost to Timothy Bradley, but he didn't really thought he lost that fight. He hurt Bradley bad, and he thought he should have got the stoppage, even though I don't think he should have. But a guy coming into the fight with that kind of mentality, he still isn't enough to beat a Pacquiao. Is He's proven it again and again. People keep on counting him out. Uh, Ever since the Marquez knockout, they've been counting him out for a long time now. Against, like, I guess you could say, like, some people thought Algieri would beat him with the height. Some people thought Rios would beat him because his chin was gone, or like some people thought Bradley was going to beat him in the second rematch because Pacquiao didn't have anymore. Bradley was getting better. It didn't happen. He keeps on proving everyone wrong. Uh, Obviously, he's not in his prime anymore. It's clear he hasn't been in his prime since the Margarito fight. That was his last prime fight, I would say. And then he's been declining since. But like I said, the fact that he can still be at the highest level, not even in his prime, just shows you how good he is. Uh, his skills are there, his experience is there, and that's what's making him compete at the highest level still. At the highest level still, it's just his experience and his skill level is just so high. He might not be as physically as dominant as he was with because he's not as young. He's not a young lion anymore, right? So for all you people who said, "Oh, because he's not on steroids anymore," like that's that's not true at all. Because like oh, he's not getting knockouts anymore. But like if you look at him, if you look at the at all his knockouts, even when he was started off his career when he was 15, 16 years old, he always had the knockout punch. And don't tell me he was taking steroids at that age. He wasn't. And the reason why he's not getting knockouts anymore is because he's older. It happens to every fighter. You see it. He's stepping up in competition, right? He's fighting bigger guys. I would say the biggest reason would be 147 is not his natural weight class. Um, he should be fighting at uh, like one. Hold on, guys. Yeah, something was happening with the video there. It was cutting out. But yeah, it's not his natural weight class. Like I'm not saying like we don't know who's using or not. He like you know what I'm saying we don't know. But to say that oh he's not getting knockouts anymore, that means he's off the steroids. That's not true at all. He got knockout. he had knockout power since the day he was born. It's just he's fighting at such a high weight class. That's not his natural weight class. 140 and under, go on boxrec.com. 140 and under, he has an 80% KO percentage. So, and he had knockouts he had tons of knockouts before he met Alex Ariza. So it's not Alex Ariza either. So anyway, I'm going off topic though, but legendary fighter, Hall of Fame fighter, obviously. Still competing at the highest level. Happy birthday, Manny Pacquiao. We're gonna probably see him in the ring in springtime, possibly in May. I hear from Freddie Roach. Actually, I think Pacquiao is supposed to be in the U.S. this week. He might be there actually today for his birthday because it's Marvin Samodio's he's getting married. Marvin Samodio, assistant of Freddie Roach. He's Filipino, Marvin Samodio. And Freddie Roach is the best man at that wedding. And it happens to be Manny Pacquiao's birthday today, too. So, yeah, let me know what you guys think about Manny Pacquiao as a fighter, his accomplishments. I think, in my book, he is number one, best of all time. That's in my book. But I could understand if you don't have him number one, but in my opinion, he is number one. And he's definitely in the top. You have to put him in the top 10, I think. Just the 8 different weight classes. He's won a championship belt. I think 5 lineal championship belts in different weight classes. Never been done. I don't think it ever will be done in the next 100 years. In our lifetime, it's probably not going to happen. Who knows? Like boxing, 1,000 years from now might happen again. I don't know, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. And yeah, just incredible career. Started out from nothing. 15 years old, I think he started. Couldn't make the weight. Was actually too young. You're not allowed to go into professional boxing at 15. He had to lie, I think, about his age. He didn't weigh enough. He was malnourished. Wasn't eating enough food because he was poor. Had to put heavy things in his pocket to make the minimum 95 pounds. And he was fighting adults, 22-year-olds, 30 years olds. Like he's fighting men, and he was only a boy. So and he still was knocking people out. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about Manny Pacquiao. Happy birthday, Manny Pacquiao, and have a good birthday.